How to Think and Grow Rich. Did you know the book Think and Grow Rich was written by Napoleon Hill? It was published in 1937. It is considered one of the greatest books ever written, but Napoleon Hill is considered one of the greatest con men of all time by some. We're going to talk about all the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between when it comes to how you actually think and grow rich. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, or you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
The first thing that you need to know when it comes to think and growing rich, anyone can do it. First and foremost, anyone can become a self-made millionaire. Everyone has the same abilities. We all have our own talents, our own gifts. And I need you to know that you can make money doing whatever it is that you love. I have met people that have become rich selling rocks, coaching people on, being divorced dads. I have met people that have landscaping businesses and they make tons of money doing hair, doing nails, writing poems, writing books, writing rap songs. You name it, you can do it and make a lot of money. But it really does all come down to your mindset. So let's quickly talk about this book, Think and Grow Rich. This is a book that I have read probably over and over since probably 2009. I started reading the book, The Secret, and I would read that over and over. It talks about the law of attraction. It's written by Rhonda Byrne, and it's one of the most popular books when it comes to like self-development, new age thought, becoming wealthy, law of attraction, manifestation, that whole line of thinking. The Secret is like the Bible, you know what I mean? Or one of the first works that people look to, but it actually is based off this book here, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, and a lot of other types of works like that, Wallace Wattles and, The Smartest Man in Babylon, and some of those thought-provoking books that really make you start to realize that you can have, be, or do anything that you want. But we have these psychological thoughts. We have this subconscious mind that is kind of controlling what we do in our lives and why we are blocking all of the wealth and abundance coming in our lives. So when we talk about Think and Grow Rich, let me give you just a quick breakdown. I'm going to give you the 6 best things from this book. We're going to talk about it. You can get this book, it's out of copy right now. So lots of different people rewrite it and sell it. And we're going to talk about some real things on what you can do to actually think and grow rich. I'm going to give you a quick summary and synopsis. So Napoleon Hill supposedly interviewed, all of the greatest men of the time, Andrew Carnegie and Thomas Edison and Henry Ford, all of these great men he interviewed, and he put all of their knowledge into this book. He had written a book series called The Law of Success, and he actually had become a multimillionaire, Napoleon Hill did, by writing the book, The Law of Success. But in 1929, he actually started losing everything. And then even in 1929, he went into foreclosure, very similar to Noel Randall. I actually had multiple foreclosures, bankruptcies, bad credit, no money, just the worst situation ever. And today I am a self-made multimillionaire. So I really relate to that journey, you know what I mean, of what it actually takes to go from absolutely nothing, thinking very low of yourself, to becoming a very influential, powerful, and rich person. And that is a journey that obviously I am still on. I'm a self-made multimillionaire, and I plan to one day become a billionaire. I have no exact date or time as to when that's going to happen, but at the same time, I'm very comfortable and I love my life. That was a journey. I did not start there, but it did start. And I am very thankful to pieces of works like this. I actually read Think and Grow Rich every single day. It's almost, I hate to say this word, but kind of like a Bible. I do read a lot of different pieces from out of the books. I'll maybe just read a page or two whenever I'm going through something or I need just like a mental burst of idea or inspiration. I will read Think and Grow Rich. And because it outlines and names so many great steps. So the first steps listed in the book that we really want to talk about. And again, I'm not going to go through every single one of them because I think that you should read the book. Readers are leaders. Okay. And before I actually get into the synopsis, I want to tell you that I am promoting children's literacy. You see, I have this shirt on right now. It says, "This shirt buys books." Okay. It is sponsored by the 𝗂𝗡 Foundation, which is a public nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting and advocating for children's literacy. In America right now, there's so much research and studies that show that children, if they are not able to read by the 3rd grade, they are more likely to go to jail, more likely to go to prison, less likely to graduate from high school and achieve academic success. Reading is so important and fundamental to our success that it is very important that we start pouring into our children. We make sure that we are reading, that we are teaching our children to read, and that our children know and learn the importance of reading. So children's literacy is so important. If you want to donate and be a part of this cause, please go to marleysims.org. That's MARLEYSIMMS.org, marleysims.org. For your donation, you will either get a small gift, depending on what level, you'll get one of the Marley Sims Does It Again books, or you'll get an adult book, you'll get a children's book or an adult book. If you donate at a certain level, I believe it's the middle level, you'll get this t-shirt that shows your support. It's it's high quality, and it really shows your support of children's literacy, reading, buying books. Again, readers are leaders. So again, that is why I am making this video too. Please donate. You can donate any amount. You can even donate $1, $3, whatever you donate. Again, I will match personally, and it is all about children's literacy. marleysims.org. Okay. So back to Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So the first thing that he talks about is desire. Okay. And that is the starting point of achievement. And I know that people tell you desire is wrong and wanting things is wrong, but it is not. That is the first step to achievement. And you have to kind of own that. Not that you're going to go through your life always wanting and desiring things, because that will create misery. Everything that you don't have, obviously it creates a gap, and there's this misery that can be created by not having the things that you want. However, that is the beginning of all achievement. You have to want something. You have to desire something. You have to want a nice house, a nice car, a nice relationship, a nice family, a good neighborhood, a dog, a cat, whatever it is that you desire. That is the beginning of you actually achieving it. And so this book goes into how important desire is and kind of deciding what you desire, because there's so many outside messages that we get from television and social media about what we want, different advertising of like, oh, you want this and you want that, and you want Burger King and you want Taco Bell and you want this type of pizza and you want this car, you want a new Kia. No, you don't. You might actually, you might want those things, but what is it that you want? And once you can get really clear about what it is that you desire, what you want your life to look like, and when you create that vision for you in your life, that is the starting point of your achievement. And that is important. Wanting and knowing what you want is a good thing. You know what I mean? That's how you're not sold anything. I mean, if I really had a conversation with you, that is why the richer you get, the more you say no. It's because you know what you want. You know what you want. When you know what you want, you know what you don't want. So when people are offering me different deals, different properties, different, even in real estate today, people bring me free homes. Okay. I'm a multimillionaire. It's funny, when I was broke, bankrupt, living in my parents' basement, nobody offered me a free home. But now that I'm a multimillionaire, people literally have offered me free homes. Obviously, many of them have to be renovated and rehabbed, but they're like, you can have this, bring value, renovate it. You can keep it, sell it. I inherited it. I don't want it. I don't want the taxes. I don't want to pay the insurance. You get what I'm saying? There's some burden. I'm not going to just pretend that people give me paid. I mean, some of them actually have no mortgage, but they do have to pay the taxes, or something's behind. And they're literally offering me these things. And what if I didn't know what I wanted? I would just be saying yes to everything. And that leads to misery. So desire, and being really clear about your desire, is so important. And it really is the starting point of all achievement. All right. Number 2 is faith. Okay. Faith is the visualization of and the belief in attaining something that you can't yet see, touch, feel. I give this example about creating a Walmart. You know, when you see this empty field, you know, somebody else though comes in and sees the building, and they see where the cars will be parked, and they see the white lines, and they see the shopping carts, and they see the doors that open. And when you walk in, they see all the shelves and everything that's on the shelves, and the cash register, and the fruit is over here, and the freezers are back there. They have a vision just looking at an empty field. That is how the Walmart got there. Okay. Just using that as an example. Walmart start off as empty fields. You get that? Like just an empty field, nothing there, sometimes just full of trees. And someone can envision how they're going to clear the trees off, how they're going to put the asphalt, how they're going to build the building, how big the building is going to be, where everything is going to be. And they visualize all of that before they start. And they have faith that this can be done. That is so powerful. And that is how you think and grow rich. If you have no faith, you can't create anything. You can't. You have to be able to believe in things that are not yet there. You have to. How would I possibly, from my parents' basement, broke, bankrupt, bad credit, no money, worst situation ever, become a multimillionaire? I had to have seen it. I'm telling you. And that is from these exercises, these processes, these habits that I created from talking and meeting and reading books from successful people. And this, whether Napoleon Hill is a con man or not, the information is good, okay? Eat the meat and spit out the bones, okay? There's great information. So I don't know if he was a con man or not. That's just something I heard and I read, but the information in the book has worked for me. And it is true and has been true for over 100 years, okay? And every successful person, people that are living on this planet today, because obviously Napoleon Hill, he died in 1970. So people, mentors, coaches, multimillionaires, billionaires that I've talked to, consulted with, friends of mine that helped me in business and in life, they still read Think and Grow Rich. So obviously, again, eat the meat, spit out the bones. Number 3, and this is so important. Oh my God, I can sit here all day. And this people don't realize. This probably, I might go crazy on number 3. Number 3 is auto-suggestion. Okay, that's influence of the subconscious mind. And Napoleon Hill talks about auto-suggestion so much, and it is so overlooked in the actual process of becoming a self-made wealthy person, a self-made rich person. So in the journal that I actually sell and make, actually, you can get this journal absolutely free. Go to 𝗏𝗏inspires.com. Hold on, I'm going to actually show you on the screen what the website looks like so that you don't get off into the wrong place. I want you to go there right now. It's Noelle, Noelle, Inspires, INSPIRES.com, 𝗏𝗏inspires.com. You can get this manifest journal and absolutely free. You just cover the shipping. And in this journal, it talks about every single day. One of the psychological things that I put in here was that every day you will do these same routines every morning, and it actually helps you remind you, okay, this journal is designed for you to journal in the morning and the evening, really simple, takes you 5 minutes, and it actually helps you create and manifest your number 1 goal. And one of the reasons, of course, is that you're focused on it. So for 100 days, you're counting down to that goal. But another thing is giving you those routines and that checklist. And one of them is about auto-suggestion, all right? Right here, look in this journal. All right, you'll see right here, it says that you're going to do your positive affirmations in the morning in the mirror. Okay. And that's one of the first things that I put in here. The first thing, one of the first things that you will do for your morning routine. Again, go get this journal right now, absolutely free. Just cover the shipping before they're all sold out. And again, a portion of the proceeds actually goes to the Marley Sims Foundation to help build children's literacy in America, okay? Helping buy books, helping to create activities around children's literacy, bringing awareness around it, and really doing something to understand that this is important in our community. Readers are leaders, okay? So go get this journal right now, 𝗏𝗏inspires.com, or you can go directly to marleysims.org and donate. And you can donate any amount that you want. Okay, any amount that you want, but you can do bronze, silver, or gold. But a portion, if you get the journal, a portion will go to the Marley Sims Foundation. Okay, and that's marleysims.org. All right. So in here, like I said, is the auto suggestion. And this is what he talks about in Think and Grow Rich. That is so important to actually creating and achieving and manifesting things is the subconscious mind, repetition. And so one of the things that I learned as I became a self-made multimillionaire, as I got on this journey and I took myself out of basically poverty into wealth, was telling myself that I was wealthy every single day, even before the money ever showed up, even before I actually created the business. I was waking up each morning and saying, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am a millionaire, I am strong, I am powerful, I am loving, I am loved, I am brilliant. You know, all of my positive affirmations, I would say to myself over and over every single day. And after about a year, this confidence came out in me. It's like it started changing my subconscious, because again, I'm a child. I was a baby just like you, crawling around, people saying, oh, you're black, you're a little lazy, you're a little dumb self, saying things to me, telling me I'm dumb, and they would say like, oh, you're so dumb, you're so dumb. And I would say, oh, I'm so dumb. And I had to start telling myself I'm smart. And that is how I was able to achieve so much, because I changed how I talk to myself. But it is auto suggestion, the repetition of it, the auto saying every single day on repetition, that change your subconscious mind. And that's in Think and Grow Rich. So important. So again, if you want to work on this yourself, go to Noelle Inspires and get this journal, noelleinspires.com. All right, number 4, specialized knowledge. This is really important. We're talking about thinking and growing rich. If you're actually going to grow rich, you have to have specialized knowledge. You don't have to know everything. I'm still very, very ignorant and dumb about lots of different things. There's lots of conversations I don't even engage in. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. People are like climate change, or, what's going on with carbon monoxide, or, what's going on in Germany or Russia and Zimbabwe. I don't know. I don't. I spend my time reading books about real estate, about investing, about YouTube, because that's what I do. And now I'm studying children's literacy because I have this nonprofit organization that's dedicated to children's literacy, the Marley Sims Foundation. So I am engulfed in what I do, and I have very specialized knowledge for what I do. And if you want to actually get rich, if you want to make lots of money, you really need to get a lot of information about one subject. You don't need a lot of information about all of these different people. I'm a jack of all trades. No, you know one thing very deeply. Okay, you go real deep on one subject. And for me, it was single family homes, now multifamily, you know what I mean? And now real estate and some of these other things and funds and things like that. But you start real small, real specialized. Okay, getting really specialized knowledge, getting really good at one thing will create a lot of money, because then you can create a lot of value in that area, because you can become an expert in anything in a matter of years. If you study something and you read books on it and you go to classes and you go to conferences and seminars and you're just engulfed in that, you will learn it. You will get a lot of specialized knowledge, and you can make a lot of money doing something that you actually enjoy. I love showing houses. I love Airbnbs. I love vacation. I love putting properties together in the sense when people come to my Airbnbs. I love that. And so they do very well, and I make a lot of money with them. Before that, I love flipping houses. I would be in Home Depot all night. I would be in HD Supply. I would go to Uline. I would just in flooring stores looking at floor samples and tiles. I loved that. I would look at the numbers and spreadsheets and deal analyzers. When I was flipping houses, I had that specialized knowledge, and I got really deep, and that's how I was able to make a lot of money with it. How I lost everything in the beginning is I didn't take the time, the money, or the effort to learn something really deeply. And if you do that, you can make a ton of money and do something that you really love. All right, number 5, imagination. And this is where some people actually will say, no, well, you're very childlike. People have actually said that to me, and I really enjoy it. That's probably why I have so many kids. Many of you guys know I have 7 kids, 5 that I gave birth to. And so I love kids. And one of the reasons why I love kids and why I love the Marley Sims Foundation and I love, children's literacy, I love kids because they are so imaginative. The world has not had a chance to, spoil that or take that from them. So children have these fun imaginations. They're creative. They have new ideas. I love being around children. And I hate that so many adults have lost their imaginations, but it is a really important part of thinking and growing rich. You need to be a creative person, thinking of ideas and being a creative person, using your imagination. Like I said, how could you see an entire Walmart from an empty field? You have to use your imagination, right? You have to kind of start to draw it and think where everything and the people that are going to come in. Because remember too, people, they spend on average $10 million. Okay, let me say that clearly, $10 million to open one Walmart or Target store. So all of that money, they obviously had lots of faith that this was going to work. They knew they had a desire. They had specialized knowledge, but they used their imagination. Like, I know in order to take this risk and get all this money together and make these investments, I know that lots of people are going to come here. They're going to enjoy this store. I see how they're going to come in. I see how they're going to pay. I see the registers. Like, you have to start to be able to see those things. And that's how you get rich. It's really that simple. What will your customer journey be like? How will they pay you? What credit card will you accept? Credit cards? Will you accept credit cards? As you start to imagine and think of those things, that's truly how you think and grow rich. Okay. And this is the last one, number 6, because this is so important. Masterminds. So in this book, okay, again, we're talking about Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. He talks so much about the mastermind because it's about organized planning. Okay, so I'm giving you like 2 of his different rules or his laws. One is about the mastermind and the other one is organized planning. And it's really the combination of these 2 that I'm telling you is really what you want to get. That when you are organized and you have a plan that you just mapped out in your mind and you're just going through it and you're just working your plan, you'll be freaking shocked how it works out for you. When you just put a plan together and you just work the plan and you're not detoured and deterred by other people and negativity about your plan, and you have a mastermind, this positive group that you go to, you're not like talking to your mom or your friends or your cousins, you're talking to actual people that are like-minded. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and they're entrepreneurs too, or maybe they're a little bit more successful than you, so they can give you a little bit of that. But you really want like a mastermind, and it creates a whole new mind, and that's one of the reasons why I do the coaching and the mentorship. And it's really just a mastermind. It's all, adults with successful careers. We're all like-minded doing real estate. And some of us are doing these type of properties. Some of these are doing these type of properties. Some of us are working on business credit, but we're all working on our business together and sharing knowledge and information that moves us along a lot faster. That's a mastermind. That's coaching. So if you're interested in coaching with Noelle Randall, go to callnoelle.com. That's CALLNOELLE.com. Me and my team, we're taking applications right now. We do have a very selective process. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be able to mentor every single one of you, but I have some really big things on the horizon with spotlighting my students, showing their properties, meeting with them, and showing the world what we're doing and how we're really changing, the world and the economy, with us investing in real estate, us doing these great projects, and even the philanthropy through the Marley Sims Foundation. So if you are interested in mentorship with me and my team, go to callnoelle.com right now. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle, to your success.